In this video, we're going to talk about a topic that nobody really wants to discuss, but that's half of estate planning, which is what do you want to have happen after you pass away with your body? Do you want to be buried? Do you want to be cremated? What would you like your family, your friends, your loved ones to do? So the place I often put this information is on the healthcare directive. So what I might do is, I'll go through it with clients and I'll say, okay, what would you like to have happen? And if the person tells me, I want to be cremated, then I'll ask them, okay, have you pre-purchased a policy for the cremation? Because a lot of people do that so their family doesn't have to come up with the money right after you've passed away when they may not have access to your accounts yet. So if the person has pre-purchased a cremation contract, we'll write down, I wish to be cremated. I've already purchased a contract with so-and-so company for my cremation, policy 1234, and this is what I would like to have happen with my ashes. So we get that down on paper. Now, if the person tells me they want to be buried, I'll do the same thing. I'll ask, have you prepaid? Is there a family plot? This might sound kind of funny, but do you want to be buried next to your first husband, your second husband? These are the things that we've discussed before. So I'll write down whether something has been paid for or not. And I had a really interesting meeting with somebody yesterday. They wanted their body to actually be physically transported to the Midwest to be buried in a family cemetery, and I don't come across that very often because it can be costly to transport a body. But this is what the person wanted, so we made sure to write it all down. If the person hasn't decided at all and they're just like, oh, I don't know, I'll leave it up to my agent to decide, that's okay. I don't want to pressure anyone to making a decision prematurely, but that's useful information and we write it down. Because if the person says, I haven't decided yet, I leave it up to my agent to decide, the family member, the agent has the peace of mind of knowing that they delegated that decision to them. Because as a daughter, I know what my parents would like, but it would be so hard to be at that juncture in life where you're making all these decisions. It's stressful, you're sad, and you don't know what the person wanted to do with their body. So it might just cause so much consternation and so much pain if the person never had your final word on the subject. So, pull out that advanced healthcare directive, go ahead and write on there what your wishes are if you haven't done so already. You can put it on a standalone document as long as there's instructions in writing so other people can do for you what you wanted. And at the end of the day, that's what your loved ones, generally want to do for you. So I hope you found this information helpful. Thank you so much for watching.